Day of the swap, and the wives prepare to return to their families.
Clara can be saved. I think she's the diva. The rest, who cares? They'll never change. Nice meeting you. Take care.
My hopes for Alicia are that she becomes more self-confident about what's on the inside and worries less about what's on the outside.
Bye, Angie.
Be good. Remember who you are.
The couples are about to be reunited.
Oh, God. Good day, everyone. I know.
It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
Well, when I arrived, the kids, weren't really dressed very nice. And they resembled, dull, ugly boys. Short hair.
Did you call my children to their faces dull,
No,
ugly
not
boys?
to their faces. I did not.
Did they hear you say?
No, they did not. But I did call Kaylin a geek because she goes to her room, reads a book, real sheltered, can't confront life.
What kind of adult calls a child a name?
I do.
It is not acceptable. It is abusive and cruel.
What you did to our daughter was the same thing.
I did not call your child.
I don't see where you get off the line.
I said, your child asked me if I called her stupid, and I said, no, you're not being stupid, you're being a liar. Because she is a liar. When she turns in work that doesn't have her name on it, she's
between the eyes,
lying.
you called her a liar. And then, when you taught her to make a meal, you lied to her. You told her she made the greatest meal.
And he said it should have been fed to the dogs. Ralph couldn't handle me encouraging your child to learn how to act like a decent human being in public.
What do you mean, doesn't act like a decent human being? She's very polite.
As long as we're not in a restaurant.
Dwayne, you are a very patient man. I don't like your wife. She is just, in my opinion, not a good person. When she did the rule changes, and she took a $139 photo.
Excuse me?
And ripped it up.
She didn't.
In front of us, the one that Alicia likes. Oh, wait a second.
That is really to do. You'd be ashamed of yourself. A preacher? Well, you're a dirtbag.
What I did was say to Alicia, don't let your looks define you.
My daughter definitely has a lot more confidence over your daughter, Kaylin. She never has a smile on her face, and she doesn't dress the style.
You're absolutely right. She does
All
not dress.
three kids do not dress. What kind of image are you trying to give these kids? Stay home and study and don't meet people? They're not focused with the homeschooling. They're not out with kids.
So what did you do to help them focus, though?
We did the lesson.
And you also did nails and dressed like
Because
princess?
Clara was not interested in doing it. So why give her a loss for the day in class? She wanted to do something else.
Karen did not fill Angie's shoes well. She said she did the best that she could. And if that's her best, that's sad.
Is that right?
It was great.
Well, that's okay.
Your daughter could even get up on stage. Kaylin could not get up on stage. She couldn't even put a real pretty dress, probably something she's never seen in her lifetime. That really exists, not the secondhand store.
Did she?
She said she wasn't going to do it. And the positive part about that was Clara did the pageant. We had that fear about Clara, that she would really want to be the diva. But what we found out was Clara can be the beauty queen and still want to go out and play kickball, and she has a pretty broad perspective about who she is.
She would not have experienced that with me, so I'm glad that was a good experience.
Yeah, no, she truly liked it. It was positive,
Forgive me if I don't hug your wife.
After 2 weeks apart, the wives are about to be reunited with their children.
Oh, baby.
You survived.
Alicia will learn to treat others with respect by serving as a waitress. What's wrong with this woman?
This is what she has to...
Psycho.
That's why. And we'll keep a little sparkle, and we'll appreciate our girls for who they are. Mwah!